Sometimes it's very difficult to feel like there's any hope in life or that there's any possibility of things improving or getting better at all. And it's very difficult to feel good about yourself or like you have any worth or value at all. And it just doesn't seem like there's a way out. Seems like things are either going to get worse or just not get any better. It just feels like you just feel like things are just not going to work out for you, and maybe it's just meant to be that way. But I just want to read a poem now that I think really captures the feeling of depression, of that feeling of sameness and just ennui, just day in and day out, that everything is just always the same, and that feeling of futility and helplessness and just being trapped. And the poem is called Bonedog by the poet Eva H.D. And I think it captures what depression feels like more powerfully than any other poem that I've ever read. So I just want to read it. Coming home is terrible, whether the dogs lick your face or not, whether you have a wife or just a wife shaped loneliness waiting for you. Coming home is terribly lonely, so that you think of the oppressive barometric pressure back where you have just come from with fondness, because everything's worse once you're home. You think of the vermin clinging to the grass stalks, long hours on the road, roadside assistance and ice creams, and the peculiar shapes of certain clouds, and silences with longing because you did not want to return. Coming home is just awful. And the home style silences and clouds contribute to nothing but the general malaise. Clouds, such as they are in fact suspect and made from a different material than those you left behind. You yourself are cut from a different cloudy cloth, returned, remaindered, ill met by moonlight, unhappy to be back, slack in all the wrong spots, seamy suit of clothes, dish rag ratty worn. You return home, moon-landed, foreign, the earth's gravitational pull and effort now redoubled, dragging your shoelaces loose in your shoulders, etching deeper the stanza of worry on your forehead. You return home deepened, a parched well linked to tomorrow by a frail strand of anyway. You sigh into the onslaught of identical days. One might as well, at a time. Well, anyway, you're back. The sun goes up and down like a tired whore, the weather immobile like a broken limb, while you just keep getting older. Nothing moves but the shifting tides of salt in your body. Your vision blears. You carry your weather with you, the big blue whale, a skeletal darkness. You come back with X-ray vision. Your eyes have become a hunger. You come home with your mutant gifts to a house of bone. Everything you see now, all of it, bone.